Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Mercurial Episode 2. Right, I'm hoping this is the gun store. Yeah, nice. And I hope that turret's not going to shoot me. Okay, Decker Kane. Interesting name. The old man gestures at you as you enter the store, and when he speaks he mumbled, lisping words make you mentally add 10 years to his age. Stay away and listen, he says, and then trails off into thought. The brochure on the counter, as well as the big poster behind him, read, "Welcome to Geeks Guns and Ammo, finest armaments in all of Seattle. Shop." Right. The Ares Predator. More grenades, right. Well, I'm going to get me a smart linked Ares Predator. But the brown and high power is... See, the Ares is such a classic gun. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Ares. Confirm. Confirm. Feast your eyes. Right. Let me jump back into the shop and let me flog this piece of crap. Sell, exit. Nice. Okay, we have a gun. No, I wanted to buy a rocket launcher. One thing I forgot to mention last episode is, though I played Tabletop Shadowrun full fed and fifth ed, I didn't play back in the day when this was based on a module, the Mercurial module when it was published. I've never played through it, so when I say I'm playing this blind, I really am. Don't mess with this big stuff, a big gym. Good night. Beta. Big gyms, auto. Oh, nice. Big Jim. Howdy stranger, don't mind the mess. Come in, name's Jim, what can I do for you? What do you got for sale, Jim? Oh, he has decks. That's awesome. Black hammer, ooh. Wish I knew what I had. I'm going to sell that for starters. And I've got a Sony 360 and I've got Blaster 1. Okay. Cyberdex. That might be worth it. Medic. Medic is good. I've got Blaster. I have Firewall and I will have Killer. What does Killjoy do? Oh no, I don't want Firewall, it's Suppression, sorry. Firewall, Medic, I've got. I don't do drones. I'm definitely not going to go for the Taurus look, because that's just insulting. Alright, confirm. Alright. Confirm. Guff walk with the tech scrubbers and the channel looks around. Let's see what we've got in stock. Again, that seems to be the wrong way around. That should be before it happens, not after. Let's just sell my old deck. There you go. Coolio. Alright, new deck, new gun. What's beta? Good luck out there, Cage. How the hell do you know my name? Travel. Right, this is So the higher end screen has to go on here, right? Okay. Oh, she's a physical adept. Damn it! I was hoping she was a shaman. Oh, I definitely want the person with a big gun. Mage, armor, stunbolt, heal, street samurai, level 1 shaman. What has he got? This guy was weird. Nerve bolt, slow, air barrier, silence, fog. He's a rigger. And a decker. Well, I don't care for a decker. I do want that mage. You're just a fucking freak. You're much better. You're not much better either. I do like having a rigger on board because it does give me more firepower. Luna. Luna's frighteningly large tomahawk. It seems to glow faintly with its own innate heat. That's quite impressive. Skills. What does Padre's skills look like? Pretty poor, but compared to Matt, awesome skills. Deccan. What's their decker look like? Yeah. Okay. Should I take a decker, a rigger with me? What's the skill set look like? Wow, your rigging sucks. You're a pistol monkey. Already got a pistol monkey. You're actually relatively useful as a street samurai. Actually, to be honest, all your skills suck. So let's hope they level up, shall we? Oh, come on guys, then who shall we take with us? Do you take the big old rigger? Decker, samurai, mage. Let's go for a rigger. It rounds out the team nicely. Confirm. Yeah. Not that I actually spoke to that rigger, but you know, we'll take him along anyway. He looked cool. And I've just left my cup of tea downstairs in the kitchen. Damn it! With your team selected and hopes of a big payday, you stand at the bus stop waiting for the city metro transport shop. Travelling in style, guys. Travelling in style. Waiting for the bus isn't glamorous, but it has its advantages. Buses are automated since the mob war of 2030, and drivers have been replaced by riggers and software drivers. No driver to look at your weapons you're packing, no one on the bus. This time of night to ask questions, you just get a peaceful ride in silence. You board the bus as it arrives and head towards Underworld 93, a legendary club in the ashes of Pullyup. Maria Mercurial is playing a show there tonight, and just being there is bragging rights, not to mention what it do for your shadow rep. You imagine that people will be saying, "Did you see? Cage was there." God, I sound like a rookie. Stay frosty, chummer. Don't get ahead of yourself. You don't even know what the job is yet. Yeah. Rookie. Right, so I've gained 2 karma. Oh, we have animation. Nice. Nice bit of animation. Difficult to do in the editor, I know that. Alright, so this is Pullyup. Nerves. Okay, good. The team is following me. Just checking. Location. Unite for exterior. I really hope we're not going to cut this line. Frag that, you get to the end of the line. Oh, examine car. That looks what Silver Arrow like. An ultra sleek Euro Westwind Arts production sports car available. A large, churlish troll bouncer eyeballs you, ignoring the hecklers in line. You've got 10 seconds to prove you're worth my time. What the hell do you want? Etiquette security. Yep, I'm just going to do that one. Yes, sir. Your contact left word that you'll be required to discreetly get your own ass to the meeting room, which is located upstairs in the backstage area. Nice. I get it. What's with all the fragging hoops to get through? Thanks. Wish I was human, then I could cut the line too. Weapons clerk. A very attractive woman stands inside the weapons check station. As you approach, she smiles brightly. Good evening, sir, she says politely. Welcome to Underworld 93. Maria's show tonight is going to be legendary. Have you been seeing one of Maria Mercurial shows before? Etiquette socialite. I don't have etiquette socialite, do I? I'm really confused. I already have my whole life. How could you keep track of all these extra people? I'm confused. I'm going to click it because it's an etiquette, but... Oh yeah, I've caught a few of her shows. Maria is the best. She got her start 2 years ago, and every time she kicks off a tour, she does it right here at Underworld 93. If you like, I can take your coat and firearm and store them for you here. We're trying to keep this event as safe as possible. I don't remember a weapon check here before. What's with the heightened security? Sir, respectfully, Underworld has always had a no weapons policy. No effect on the security. I have a business meeting here. It would be bad manners to be sharp unarmed. I apologise, but I don't have you on my VIP list. We'll get the subject to an entry search, although VIPs and celebrities are allowed to carry one weapon for personal protection. So if you're wondering when you can enter the show, or I can leave you the way you game in. I guess that's meant to be came in. Or I can have a troll security throw you out. Which would it be? Here, but there's better not be a scratch on death and taxes. Takes your weapon and hands you claims ticket marked 1138. Sir, I can assure you that we've never lost an item. Anything damaged has always been replaced to customer satisfaction. Thank you. Okay, can't talk to anybody else. Troll bouncer. Go in. Right. Sure it's quiet, a bit lone star roaming around tonight, better be careful. Shady patron. Apologies, everybody. Ugh, that's me. Tellin. Who's Tellin? The handsome elf smiles. Hello there, my guy. To what do I owe the honour of your companionship tonight? Everyone has heard all about you, Cage, believe me. Anyone with half an ear to listen knows that you're hotter than lava. Wow, I'm really paranoid about being this well known for a rookie character. Heard you're a font of rumours worth knowing about. What have you heard lately? I heard that there was a meeting set up by a local surfer shack where Johnson was killed. Last I heard, all the runners disappeared and there's some serious corp types investigating. What the fuck? That's the word on the street. Well, as street as I get. Anything else for you? I've heard you're a front of rumours worth knowing about. Telling smiles. I know a lot about a few things and a little about many things. Sam mentioned you ask a lot of questions. Mostly I keep the gossip and truths of the music industry. Being as how I'm here in the club enjoying rarefied sounds every night. Since you're here tonight and asking about rumours, I assume you want to know about the latest Mercurial, Foley and Hernandez. Tell me about Max Foley. Talon shrugs. What can I tell you about Max Foley that you can't read off a public urinal? Foley knows the business better than most, but what a friggin' jerk. He got a hold of the contract for Concrete Dreams somehow and almost drove the band apart. Ferrocrete was a great album, but easily one of the hardest to listen start to finish. There was a dozen rumours of people leaving to do solo acts. It wasn't until they fired him they managed to stay together. Max is a manager, not a talent scout. You generally have two types of management. You have people who find those who are talented, and you have people who take advantage of people who have already proven they're talented. Max is very much the second type of manager. Nice. Rumour has it he's made a pass at Sheila from Shield Wall and almost ended up dying on his own dismembered member, if you know what I mean. Ooh. From what I hear, he started a record label here in Seattle after getting forced out of New York label he was with, Grand Riola Inc. or something like that. I don't know the details about that. It's too far from my corner of the world. Truth is, he's managed to make good investments with some hot bands, but after a few years they got tired of him, split up, go solo, or find another manager, because he pulls some dirt that ticks him off to no end. He was a really star of some kind, but I've never seen the recordings. He was accused of killing his first wife, but nothing could be proven, so he got acquitted. All that being said, Foley is one of the best in the business, no questions. If he's looking to sign you on, hit him for all the nooning you can. He's a jerk, but he's a rich jerk. Well, fuck. That's enough for now. What can I do for you? Nothing, thanks. It seems a bit rookish to ask him if he knows who I am. And it also seems a bit paranoid that, oh, is that just a box? Unlock storeroom? What does this do? Alright. Let's just cancel that. I don't really want to be... Right. I can't actually remember what quick save function is, so I'm going to save it normally. Over that one, and then I'm going to hit the button, which I think is quick save. Yes, that's right. Awesome. Wow, that's kind of freaky. Giant friggin' robot. Whoa. Hello. A mere couple of steps away, the world's Nova Hot rock star is singing and dancing her heart out, Maria Mercurial, in the flesh. Why is this so big? Right, I'm not going to start reading out those lyrics, everybody. Walk away. I'm here for business. And one of the limitations of the editor. Right. Is that how I get up to the second tier? Okay, let's talk to Aaron, I guess. So he dwarf stares you down and asks, "Do I know you, man?" Kick rocks. Walk away. Okay, screw you then. Oh, do I have to go backstage? The steely-eyed guard with hearing dampness stares at you as you approach. It takes a moment for you to realise he doesn't blink, which is more than a little intimidating. "Hello, guy," the officer says in a metallic voice. "Where do you think you're going?" "I have a meeting with Mr. Foley." "Yeah, there. I'm sure you're a personal friend, business associate, or a family member of someone in that band who could definitely let you backstage if you knew who they were." Clearing his throat, the bouncer says, "I've heard it all before, man. Sydney doesn't pay me to be pretty. I'm here to keep people out, get lost." What the fuck? Find a way backstage. Okay, you're not talking still. Kyle Morgan. Okay, let's go to Shady Patron first. Tough break losing your dirk like that. If I was to tell you I knew where you could find some serviceable replacements, would you be interested? What you got? The dangerous looking woman laughs. "They patted me down, took my weapon, but I happen to know where they have a little something lying around. Cut me in 350 and I'll spill." Just down at the end of the hallway behind me, there's a back room, manager's desk, where he slots groupies. Lovely. That sort of thing. Door code is 5150. There's change your clothes in there, maybe something to defend yourself with. 51950. Access granted. I'm sure I could have hacked that as being a decker, but never mind. I'm sure this is going to get me into all kinds of trouble running around a manager's office. Okay, I made my cash back. coolest hat in the shadows that grants +1 intelligence. The black hat. Wow, I look like a douche. Oh, that's hilarious. Hang on, I've got all my guns still. How the hell? I don't know. I really don't. I should have checked that then. Alright, something I would recommend the modern team to double check that you actually lose your gear when it gets taken off you as you come in. At the bar you see a handsome man in an expensive looking tailored suit holding a drink and nodding along with music. He looks you over quickly, seeming to file you away and asks, alright or what? His accent's odd, sing-song vowels and rolled R's that make it very distinctive. For the concert, the slick man smiles. I came for the bap and whiskey, but the concert was a pleasant surprise. With a laugh, he turns to face you. Are you a fan of Maria her body... ... of work? He gestures to a woman on his side. She introduced a few years back, and I've been hooked ever since. The woman next to Carl waves hello, mutually. Apparently my companion isn't feeling very talkative tonight, Carl says with a smile. She does love her music, drags me all over the place to hear this band or that. I have to say, of all the bands she's introduced me, Maria's my favourite. I see a friend, I need to go say hello. I don't like talking to this guy. I see a friend, I need to go say hello. Is that how to get out of the conversation? But that doesn't... Welsh? Carl smiles. Yes, from a little town in South Wales. You wouldn't know it, with the smokestacks and London sprawl just over the horizon. But when I was growing up, there was a sleepy little fishing village with a few shepherds and flocks of sheep, called Cardiff. Amazing sometimes. Carl places a hand on the small of Perry's back. How disconnected those two lifetimes seem. I apologise. I've been drinking whiskey and this makes me nostalgic. I'm going to leave that. I don't like hitting on women that are here with an obvious corpy. So, where are people that I can actually talk more interaction points? No, so that doesn't work. So being in the manager's outfit does not help me in the slightest. Does the non talk to me anymore? No. Right. Let's try the female bartender. How much cash do I have left on me? Where can I find my cash? There you go, 500 bucks. Might be needed for bribes. The pleasant looking woman mixing drinks and gives you a full attention when the club moves around you. Good evening, sir, what can I get you? You hear any good rumours lately? There was a meeting set up at local... Johnson was killed, last I heard, all the runners disappeared and there was some serious call. Heard of anything else interesting? Did you hear there is a group of deckers working together from all over the globe building some sort of big mods? Rumour has it they could be anywhere. That's just what I've heard. Could be interesting. Go and talk to male bartender, see if you can give me anything. Okay. Heard the combat biker team Burnout is looking to recruit our big troll guard. Okay, that doesn't help me. Let's talk to Talon again. There you go. Any idea where I can score some backstage passes? Yeah, I do. There's a dwarven gentleman who hangs out over by the Beast, middle of the dance floor, works as a scalper sometimes. He usually has some stuff in reserve for rich gullible customers. Careful man, it could be pricey, just be warned. Talon pulls a stick out of his pocket and starts tapping the screen. I'll tell him no you're interested. He's usually good for a 10% referral fee. Okay, again, slight typo there, I think. That sentence didn't seem to... by the way, I'm dyslexic, so me trying to read stuff, that's why I might have to read it slowly and aloud. A bit more slower than usual. Right. The dwarf stares at you for a moment after answering a message on his comlink. Talon says you're cool. I think maybe I got what you need. If you managed to get hold of backstage pass or two, perhaps we can strike some sort of deal. Oh my god. Dwarf scans the crowd for anyone watching closely and nods. You heard me correctly. What are you worth? 500 and I'll owe you a favour. The dwarf takes your noon and a thoughtful look appears in his eyes. He ponders your offer, however briefly. What kind of favours can I get from you? I couldn't just get myself. If you need a deniable asset type, someone to do things so your hands stay clean. Analyze narrows, but you can see the calculation behind a runner type A. Employees use an ace in the hole. 500 million cash. This favour, no questions asked. Do we have a deal? Yeah. Done. The dwarf nods, sliding his hands into his pocket. Shove the passes, and you're on your way. Wow, I am now basically skint, everybody. Right, I just want to get to the Johnson meet, for crying out loud. I've got the golden ticket wherever I want. Is that so? He asks. Carefully examine the passes. Apparently satisfied, the elf hands you back the passes. Head on back. Maria's got a dressing room at the end of the hall. If you got the fire escape, you've gone too far. Right, we are now backstage. Success. Should we have a bit of an explore? Let's quick save it in case going into what I presume is the... Okay, I think I just walked in having a bath. Okay, what's behind this door? Survey says, Dirk bro, occupied. Oh, another bog occupied as well. What? Do I really want to go into her dressing room? Really? Oh, this is gonna... sob. This is not gonna end well. I don't like that big auto turret with red text over it. Before I talk to Foley, I want to know what's in it. Dressing room. Okay. Right, Max Foley. Let's talk to the arse. I love that picture. A middle-aged man wears fashion of a much younger generation. Though he's decked out in gold, it looks cheap on him. With a smile as fake as the synth tan, the news promoter smiles and says, "Ah, come on in, my new friends. Glad to meet ya. Can I get you anything to drink? Ain't no party until someone is drunk, am I right?" Security. I've heard about your security sons. Max nods, a smile on his face. Didn't look like the normal type of street thug that usually works these kinds of jobs on the Trillo. Max offers. Topping off his drink, Max looks you over. Professional, although I shouldn't question that. You managed to get here on time, even with a little audition piece I threw at you. Max mockingly bows. Sorry about that. I had to see what you would do when the unexpected comes up. The audition piece? Is that because he wouldn't let me backstage? I'm curious why you're hiring valuable assets instead of bodyguards. Are we a secondary team? Max scratches his face, an unattractive expression on what is already a rather unhandsome canvas, and shakes his head. No, my friend. You are top billing, no opening act. We just can't officially hire you until she comes under my contract and I can employ you to protect her. We'll pay a nominal fee. We just need unconventional skill sets for an unusual situation to deal with her manager. Before you talk details, I want to talk price. Max nods, seeming to appreciate your candor. Direct approach, I like that. No beating around the bush with you, am I right? I find that direct questions, direct answers eliminate the chance for bullshit. Max winces at the mention of Bulldurk. Apparently, he's been accused of it before. You wound me. I'm gregarious and love to talk. This is true, but I refrain from direct falsehoods whenever I can. No Bulldurk, then. 1,000 per person per day, 5-day contract. That clear enough for you? What's our advance? Standard is 10%, but I knew I wanted the best, so I'd pay you for the first day in advance. That's new, not cool script. Max nods and gestures with his drink. That's right, cold hard new yen. Max takes another sip. Well, not literally cold, am I right? I have you up front in my pocket so there's a little warmer. Okay, since I can't... We have a deal. Max gives you a fake professional camera ready, smiles. Okay, glad to hear it. The roar of the crowd below rises from a roar to a deafening house. Maria finishes up her set and leaves the stage. You can't hear any specific voices in the noise, just adulation from an idol. Max grabs a fresh glass, leaving it where it is, and pours bourbon into it, smelling the liquor with a smile on his face. He has to raise his voice to shout over the noise. Now convince Maria that you're worth it. It's her, Maria Mercurial. In the flesh. No tread or street BLT you've ever glimpsed her had done her justice. Up close she's even more spectacular than she was. Max, darling, who are your friends? Looks like we have some company. Oh crap. Aye. Right. Great, those pillars don't offer any... I don't think I really need to hack the auto turret. Screw you, skid mark. What the hell's that? Weapon check. Okay, right, so it looks like... Oh, do I need to hack... okay, I think I get it. I need to hack that. Does your drone at least work? Clever. Okay. Kaboom, baby. Activate water. Okay, she's an auto injector. Nice. Right. Nothing we can do about this. I wonder if I can just open the door, that'd be hilarious. Oh, shh. Not cool. Oh, you are kidding me. They've got a shaman. A second ago, Maria was screaming and running for the bathroom. Now her face is more contorted than Neil the York Barbarian, and she's pulling out a big frickin' pistol from the hidden wear compartment with a gone all apeshit look in her eye. How many fucking Lone Star has to have heard that? I've got to get out of there. Okay, Mercurial. What the f... Right guys, I think I'm about to die. White ice, come on, I need to get these auto turrets. How the hell am I can't interact with anything in here. Oh crap. U93. Maria. No. Well, bollocks, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Jacking it. Okay, that's nice. Need to kill that mage. Hey, that's some scary ass shit. Ooh. Oh shit, that hit me as well. And it was only a... Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't like this spirit. So let's try and get rid of this feckin' spirit. 'Cause you are pissing me off. Too much fucking cover. No. That's gonna hurt like hell. Right, you, 1, heal yourself. 2, oh my god, he just gave that so much AP. Right, Mercurial is kicking ass. Oh, fireball. Large troll bursts through the doorway, shotgun in hand and a fist. What the frag's on up here? Newt shouts into the room, only as large as you can. Mook showed up trying to kill us. Max, looking at, sees a glimmer of hope. Newt, tell him, please help cover our escape. We need to get through these cretins and avoid the brass downstairs. Okay, Max, we'll help out, but you're us big. Wait. Let's get out before Scooty Goon with a rescue shows up. Let's get out before Scooty Goon shows up. Turn aside, looking at us and says, now that's... You'll want to see about making a hasty exit. Lone Star sweeping the club and locking everything down. We're in 60 seconds, let's see if you're not so lucky. Frag, all my gear is up front. I took the liberty of retrieving it for you. You don't have time to get out front. Thanks, but how do we get out of here? Max looks panicked, says, I have my limo here, but it's on grid guide and will lock down when security tries to flag it. We'll have to find something else, Max says finally, looking terrified at finding an escape route in the next 60 seconds. You hear Lone Star come up the stairs, calling for anyone up there to lay down the ground. Newt grimaces and tosses you his keys. The bus ain't gonna cut it. Take my van to get out of here before Eagle Security catch you. Just keep Maria safe, okay? As far as Rocket Divas go, she's my favourite. Maria seems out of it, but Newt continues. Bulldog, Sep van in alley. Lime green, purple dragon. Just get through the exit, down the fire escape. Newt puts a fat troll fist with bone protruding out of the knuckles under your nose, and voice drops as you growl. You get one scratch on my baby and I'll frag you up good. Got it, Chandler? Alright, no, not a scratch, you got it. You're saving my hoop. I owe you one. Newt shakes his head. Lean Maria to, not you, human. This is for her. Max's hands are shaking and he's paler than usual. His voice high and squeaky as he leads Maria towards the exit. Newt, telling, can you try and delay security? We'll need whatever head start you can give us. Leader Mercurial, Max's demeanour changes and he says, Maria darling, you need to get out of here with some help from our new friends. Maria Mercurial, Nova Hot rock star and living anarchist Amazon, is starry-eyed and has a doe-look expression that gives you the impression that she hasn't a clue what's happening on the planet right now, much less in this building or this room. Maria responds to Max's manner and voice and quietly answers, okay Max, let's go. One second she's spraying lead, now she's catatonic. Max sighs, careful not to raise his voice up around Maria. We haven't got time right now, so that's the story for another day. Can we please leave before security finds us and beats the confession out of us? Am I right? Yep. Have you no? Right, so we've got a run and gun, have we? Okay. Oh, baby. Weapon expert. Here, one from Johnny. Take that fucking drone of yours. Nice. Is she doing anything at the moment? Oh, she is. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, this fight is definitely not going to plan, but we've got this. Really? Really? Come on, people, let's hustle. Yeah, scramming already. Shit, we didn't get Mariah moved. Oh god. This is gonna be really fucking tight. Oh, right. I only had to get one person to the door. That was good. That was a weird fight. Yoshiro's restaurant. You start Newt's borrowed van and wince as you smash through the barriers, blocking any fans from getting behind you 93 for a look at Maria. I don't know how you pronounce that name properly. You burn out onto the street and head for I-5, hoping to lose any pursuit in the traffic of the freeway. It's an hour and a few minutes, and then Max directs you to take an off-ramp that leads you into a small Japanese restaurant. Yoshiro's, the sign proudly proclaims in English. Max hops out of the van when you stop, followed by Maria, and you shut the van off. It shudders in a way that can't mean anything good, and you get the feeling that Newt is going to regret loaning you his van. What now? Wow. Right. Let's just finish this conversation, and then another long episode. We'll call it after this. Max sighs heavily, his sweaty bulk filling his expensive shirt. Alright, he says, looking terrified and relieved at the same time. It looks like we lost our unwelcome security escort. With you around, we don't need him. Am I right? Seems that way. Max leans against the side of the van, breathing heavily. Okay. Oh, thank you so fragging much. I was terrified that we'd be picked out by now. Can you imagine? Me and Mariah hold him, some madman out there trying to get us killed. Luckily we hired you. I don't even know what would happen if you hadn't been there. Max walks around in circles, clearly feeling the adrenaline still. Man, do I have to piss? Is this a thing? Do you have to piss after a fight like that? Two replies basically mean the same thing. There's not a third reply that says, no Max, you're just a freak. Max looks at you quizzically and says, what an odd thing to be aware of. Max continues his uncomfortable dance from foot to foot and looks at you. You're the leader of the unofficial security staff we have here, so I guess it's your call about where we end up. Whatever you decide, it needs to have room for everyone, hopefully a working bathroom and discreet access. Where do we go? Max asks, looking at you to make a decision. That is the question, isn't it? Max dances from foot to foot, begins begins looking suspicious, mumbling under his breath about not wanting to get robbed before coming back. Max finally seems to decide that he's going to piss in the alley behind the restaurant and the gun shop. Whatever decision you make, you need to make it now. Do we have someplace comfortable and risk exposure? Do we have someplace comfortable and risk exposure? Or do we hide out somewhere low-key and hope no one finds us? I've got a place, quiet, secure and off the radar. We'll work on it when we heard about the job. Max bites his lip, clearly unconvinced but not wanting to question you in front of Maria. You say it's discreet and secure, we'll be safe there. With security comes anonymity. Nobody knows where it is, and even if they did know about it, who would believe that the Maria Mercurial would hide out in some runner flop house? If I started installing mil-spec blast doors, the neighbourhood would notice. Max seems unconvinced but doesn't have a better option. After a few moments of hemming and hawing, he finds okay, Cage. If that's the place, lay low, then that's the best option. It's not the Hilton, you'll probably have to lower your standards some. Maria seems to stir from the stupor, looking around and realising that she's outside. It's cold. She shivers as she wraps her arms around her as protection against the cold, although she's not sure how her metal arms help. Maria looks at you rather than Max, a fact that seems to annoy the greasy promoter, and Maria asks, We'll be safe at your place, Cage, are you sure? Confirm. Yes, we'll be off the grid and lay low until we figure out what to do. We'll go to my place, it's called the Doghouse. Max shrugs when Maria seems to agree with you. Fine, then. Street flop habits is, I'll see how long it takes for a cab to get to pick us up, and I'll call my secretary to figure out what's the buzz on our events tonight. Who knows, maybe we can run some interference and immediately hound to that rehab in Tiana or lay down false tracks for Jimenez to follow. Max digs his comlink out of his pockets and dials and whistles fun while looking at you. I'll just be a moment, let me call my secretary, and the tubby music producer wanders across the parking lot in front of the Japanese restaurant. Okay. Right. That is where we are going to leave it, everybody. That is another long episode. Longer than I would normally like. But there's a lot of reading, and it keeps moving apace, this module. So far, so good. Hope you join me next time for episode 3. Until then, chummers, ciao.